Hello everyone. I hope that we are all good. And so, do we all remember my lovely 1995 BRiTICENT 12-inch desk fan that I borrowed from my college to clean? Well, spoiler alert, when I say it's my fan, I've actually got some good news about the BRiTICENT. I have. So, obviously, as you guys know, it's one of my college's old fans that they've had for about 25 years or so, 25, 26 years they've had it. And obviously, as you guys have known for a while, it's a fan from my college that I wanted, that I do want. Now, I've got some brilliant news for all you guys. So, yeah, I've got some really good news, and I bet all of you are going to think, wow, that's amazing. So, I'm going to tell you what the good news is now. My college have said that I can have it. And I know that's amazing, isn't it? They told me, I heard from them last night. So this was the story. So obviously, since I started at my college, which was a few years back, since I started at my college, there was a student, which was a few years back. It was a fan that I wanted. I still remember the very, very first time that I saw this fan. That was quite a few years back that I first saw this BRiTICENT. So this used to live in the art room at my college. And it was used in my art room for quite some time, good few years. And then it wasn't needed in my art room, in my college's art room anymore. And what they did was they moved it to another one of the classes. And yeah, lo and behold, it's now mine. It's now my fan. So me and one of my teachers that had this fan, we were having a little proper discussion about it, and I asked, well, one of my other teachers asked my teacher who had this BRiTICENT in her class. My teacher who had this BRiTICENT, and one of my other teachers asked her if I could have it, and yeah, she said that was fine, that I could have it. But she said she needed to check with her manager. And I received a text message from my college only last night. Well, they texted my mum, just to check it was okay that I could have the fan. But that is absolutely fine. It's fine by all my family members, to be honest. But yeah, they just wanted to check with my mum, check that was all right. But yeah, absolutely fine. Yeah, so lo and behold, they let me have it now. So yeah, so I'm now properly an official owner of the CED 12-inch desk fan from the 90s. Although obviously this is rebranded BRiTICENT, but obviously this has been added to my collection now. Just got to do some extra stuff to it, and then I'm going to put new screw nut in the front grille. But yeah, it's my fan now. So yeah, and that is absolutely amazing. Yeah. So yeah, yes. Anyway, so without any further ado, I will just turn it to the side and the back and have a look. Well, actually, first I'll just show you all of you guys the pack test stickers and my college's room number that the BRiTICENT originally lived in. So here is my college's room number, that where it used to live so this is just the my college classroom's room number that the CD, well, yeah, it's a CD fan as well, to be fair, that the BRiTICENT used to live in M207 class in my college. We've got some of the other old Pat Test stickers. Got this old Pat Test sticker going back to 18th of August 2016. Got that. Got this other one as well. This is quite old as well. By Regspec Limited, tested for electrical safety, and it's a brand approved by NICEIC. Yeah, so it said test date July 2002, retest date July 2003. So that's one of the old Pat Test stickers. We've got the other one as well. This was the new Pat Test sticker by PH Electrical Safety Test sticker. Passed, and it was, I believe it was Pat tested on the 1st of the 7th, 2024. So that was 1st of July 2024. So only last year it had its new Pat Test. It did have a Pat Test around the plug as well that said it was from December of 2023, which was in a couple of months, 2 years ago. Obviously it doesn't need that anymore. So yes, that's all the Pat Tests and stuff. I'll be deciding what to do with those. They'll just sit here now, for now. So yeah. So here's the front of the fan. Side. And the back. Very CED/SMC designed, especially the motor housing, because these CED 12-inch desk, these CED 12-inch desk fans are they are sort of they are stroke and / SMC made fans as well. So made by CED Electrical Limited, made by CED Electrical Limited, but yeah, just very SMC sort of fan as well. Very classy and classic office fan. These CED 12-inch desk fans are still very common to find in old office buildings. A lot of old offices will still have one of these that have gone to CED Electrical Limited and bought loads. So all the Pat Test stickers, and well, my college room numbers sticker that this used to live in, it was just here, covering the BRiTICENT logo, and it had bits of old sticker underneath. So it must have said it was for my art room. It was said at the art room at my college. But yeah, traditional classic CED fan buttons. Obviously, we all know the 9-inch variant of this, and one of the 16-inch ones would have had this design. The 16-inch pedestal variant of this would have had the bigger buttons, like a lot bigger than this. So yeah, obviously you've got a 0123 listed at the bottom there as well, and yeah. Here's the rating sticker. Pause to read that if you like. Distributed by BRiTICENT International. If this was a CED 12-inch desk fan, it would say CED there rather than BRiTICENT. It would say distributed by CED International. Obviously, you've got your hooks here. I'm not sure if you can see them because it's black. Got your hooks here so you can wall mount it on the wall. It's just the head's just decided to tilt up, so I will put it down again. So yeah, the coating that's on here. I'll just make sure I see that in the camera. Yeah, the coating that's the coating that's here. Because when I removed all the stickers from the BRiTICENT where it was covering the BRiTICENT logo, it was I don't think this is supposed to be the original colour, because I think it's gone yellow or discoloured slightly, because this bit here is supposed to be, looks a bit more blue than here. Where around the buttons are, it looks like a dark, dull green. I think where the BRiTICENT logo, I'll have to show you in a bit more detail, but that is a bit more of a lighter blue, and this is all a bit of a dull green. But I don't know, it's definitely changed colour. Obviously the badge on the front has definitely 100% gone a little bit yellow, same with the off button as well. And the switch at the side to adjust the head angle, that probably is going to be yellow as well. Also the nut at the back that holds the back grille on, it's probably has as well. Yes, anyway, so without any further ado, we'll quickly take it apart, look at all the parts, and yeah. Yes, that's obviously your front grille. There's obviously the outer bit of it. So put that, oh, sorry, it made a bit of a bang there. Obviously you've got your classic CED 12-inch desk fan blades. Those have got a lovely, such a lovely spin to them. Such a lovely spin to those blades. So yeah, so I'll just undo the blade cap. Obviously you've got your black blade cap, it's obviously generic black. Very smart and snazzy black, I have to admit. And now just take the blades off, and obviously here's your blades. Again, generic black plastic, but very classy and classic commercial office type fan blades, definitely. Yeah, fairly they're cleaner than, blades are cleaner than they were. I'm not going to bother taking the back grill off because it's just exactly, well actually no, just quickly because it's just the exact same as the front grill, but now we'll quickly take it off. Obviously you've got your nut at the back that holds it on, and then obviously that's your back grill. Obviously you've got your, and yeah, so this is where you have to remove the screws and then this front cover to get the motor housing off if you need to take it all apart, clean out the motor housing, etc, etc. And obviously you've got your motor spindle. It's got a nice rotation to it. I'm not sure we can see. So it's got a nice little rotation to it. I'll show that. I'll show the motor spindle in a little bit more in a later date. Obviously you've got your oscillating switch. Just press it down to make it oscillate, and then lift it up again to stop it from oscillating. Again, these are one of these types of CED fans. Again, if it's designed to be wall mounted, which from this era they are, you have to get a decently sized screwdriver, undo this screw here. Well, actually, you're supposed to undo the switch at the side, and then undo this, and then it should be able to go all the way back so it can be wall mounted. So yeah, so it's just like that. It was only nearly 3 weeks ago that I started cleaning this. Obviously you guys will remember it was absolutely filthy when I first got it, and it really needed quite a bit of work, I must admit. It really needed it. But yeah, it's my fan now, so I've obviously got, but yeah, it's obviously my fan now, so I've got plenty more time to do anything I want to do with it. So yeah, so I'm just going to put the blades back on. Obviously they just go on like that, and then get that lovely spin. Stop that for a sec, put the blade cap back on. So I need to put a new screw and nut on this, but I will. But yeah, and now all we need to do is put the front grille back on. Put the front grille back on. The clips are just doing a bit of hand at the moment. And so yeah, so that's all done. So anyway, so without any further ado, I think we're ready to plug it in. Plug it in and switch it on. I'll just show you guys. It's got decently sized mains cord. But yeah, it's a lovely length of mains cord. It's what the plug is supposed to look like. It's still got remnants and the remains of the old fuse sticker that was obviously once there. You might be able to see it just sort of there. Yeah, you might be able to, yeah, just here, you might be able to see it. That's obviously faded away really badly. But yeah, a couple of the pat test stickers were on the back of the column, which obviously what holds it up. One of the other pat tests, the pH electrical sticker was on the plug, and I tore it off earlier. There was a pat test sticker from a couple of years ago that was on just here, and it said it was from December of 2023. So that's when it must have last pat tested it. Then a year later, they must have done it again. Yeah, December or July of 2023 it was done. I can't remember when. But yeah, let's plug it in. And yeah, I'm not surprised. No, I'm not that surprised, to be honest. It still works that well when you switch it on. Obviously, after being used in my college for about 25, 26 years, I'm not surprised at all that it still works. It definitely still has a good amount of life in it, and it looks like it could last a million years longer. Because it's only, what, 25, 26 years old? Could be going on 27 years old, I don't know. But yeah, it's still got a lot of life in it. Yeah, but I wasn't surprised it was still working that well. I knew it just needed to clean, but yeah, it's still amazing. So yeah, so anyway, so without any further ado, let's switch it on. Start it on the low speed. And obviously you probably heard that beautiful sound of it starting up. Yes, that's the lowest speed setting. So it's moving the camera a bit, I'll try and hold it still. So I'm not sure if you can see, but it's moving the camera very, very slightly. So, because you know these fans are really, really powerful. Try and hold it steady. So that's medium speed setting. Absolutely fantastic. Move it back a bit. So that's your highest speed setting. Absolutely fantastic airflow for 45 watts, it's amazing. So then you've got your oscillation. Apart from a little bit of a judder in there where it sort of stops and then goes again, it's absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, that airflow is lovely, to be fair. Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, that's absolutely brilliant. That's your low speed and oscillation. Again, these CED 12-inch dust fans again are really, really absolutely fantastic for overnight use. They just seem to keep focused on oscillating all through the night, and also keep focused on keeping the motor from getting too hot. So obviously these CED fans, they do the motor gets to a certain temperature, certain and specific temperature, and then it just stays at that temperature for the rest of the night that it's running. But yeah, my Lloydtron F03, my Lloydtron F037 12-inch dust fan's got the same clever thing, the way it just prevents, even though it runs on, even though my Lloydtron F037 12-inch dust fan, even though that runs on maximum of 45 watts as much as this. That Loitron has stayed well for not getting hot too much overnight. Again, that just stays to a specific a specific and certain temperature, and it just stays the way that the whole night. And these do the same. I know. So yeah, really good airflow. So yeah, so now without any further ado, we'll switch it off and we'll watch the spin down. Got really good spin down. Takes its time to spin down, which is lovely. And so yes, anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video of me announcing that the BRiTICENT 12-inch test fan from my college is now mine. Since my college says that I can have it, which is absolutely fantastic. And so yes, anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See ya.